Hello. It has been roughly 6 months on this channel, I believe, since my last upload. Yeah, it's been 6 months since my last upload on this channel. That's insane. I want to kind of explain why real fast. If you are new here, I yap a lot before we start the reaction. You're just gonna have to deal with that. I am sorry. Pretty much, I post frequently, or not frequently. I guess I don't post frequently, but I do post in my community notes. I posted a little bit about this stuff on why I haven't really recorded and uploaded things, and it is mostly because of I wanted to create a personality for myself that people would come back to for me and not for the content I react to. That has been like a personal thing that I've been trying to, I guess, achieve here. So I've been in the background, I've been trying to work on my own videos that aren't reaction based, purely so that I could create like a channel where people want me and not the things that I'm reacting to. As you can, I don't know if you can see, it might be a little hard to tell, but you can see like all the Ellie Minibot videos getting over 1,000 views. This one getting less than 200. Stuff like that, right? And it's because they're coming to watch for the person that they support. They support Ellie Minibot, so they're gonna want to watch a reaction of someone going over Ellie Minibot's songs. And that I get and I understand. It kind of sucks for me. I want to create a channel where I am not just stealing other people's content, in a sense. Even though, I mean, technically I'm following fair use, it still at the end of the day feels like I'm stealing people's content. So it's I guess I'm in a sense I'm going through an identity crisis where I'm like, I want people to watch me for me. That being said, weird ramble out of the way. That's why I've been gone for 6 months, and I would be gone for longer, but someone left a comment on one of my things, my posts or YouTube videos or something, and I went to go find it, and I think they deleted it, telling me to react to this new Neuro-sama song that came out. And initially I wasn't going to do it, but I remembered that I kind of like yapping on camera. It's just easy. It's a flow for me. It's a flow state. I can just do it. So that's what we're going to do today. And I mean, obviously, friggin' the life reaction from Neuro-sama is my most viewed, I think. I haven't checked shorts. What the hell? Okay, I stand corrected. Jesus Christ. 38,000 people watch this. I feel like at this point I'm like, I need to stop doing anything Ellie Minibot because I feel bad. I'm just like stealing her as a way to make my own profit, which I don't make profit on YouTube, but my own content is based around her, and I don't want that. That sucks. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ellie Minibot. I'm sorry. Yeah, I reacted to Life. It's, I guess, my second most viewed video. Most viewed if you're not counting shorts. And a new Neuro song came out called Never, and I was like, well, shoot, the last one blew up. I have to do this one, right? It's kind of the thing, right? Like, I have to. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. So pretty much how I do things, I'm gonna pause a lot to think about the lyrics that I'm given. I am also gonna learn the song on the guitar and then afterwards play the song on the guitar in my own little cover. Pretty much, I'm gonna do my own little cover, probably like the first couple verses. So I pause a lot. You're gonna realize this from me. If you don't like that, I like talking. I like talking, and I like analyzing the pieces that I'm given. So if you don't like that, you could watch someone else who doesn't talk as much. I like to go through it, be a little bit more in depth. Anyways, yeah, we're listening to Never by Neuro and Evil. I don't know how I got into the VTuber train. I don't watch VTubers ever. I don't react, or I mean, I react to them now, but I knew nothing about them, and it's all because of this AI VTuber that got me into reacting to most of them, and a lot of people like when I do that. I don't know who Evil is. Is Evil another VTuber? Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Let me get everything set up real fast. I throw in the lyrics so that I can read them while also listening. Okay, wait, hold on. We're stopping real fast. Neuro? Evil, right? Neuro Evil. They look exactly the same, except like different colors. They just swap color schemes or something. I don't know. Okay, let me restart. The piano's nice.
You burned my soul.
Dude, the piano's great.
Crashed me within, I know I should have known. I burn.
Oh, is that a violin? Sorry, I'm struggling to listen to the lyrics because I'm just listening to the piano, and now a violin came up, and that's sick. That's awesome, dude.
Dumps at fault for what you made alone. And so
Okay, wait, I gotta let me go back a bit. That was verse 1. You burned my soul again, crashed me within, I know I should have known. I burn your kingdoms at fault for what you made alone. Okay, this is instantly, it's talking about a lot about destruction. The person singing, Neuro, this sounds like Neuro, they feel kind of destroyed by someone that maybe they trusted, and that they're retaliating by saying something like, I burn your kingdoms. They'll burn kingdoms as like a sign for vengeance. It seems like they're both, it seems like both sides are very destructive and catastrophic, which is interesting because I don't recall Neuro was kind of existential crisis last song, and now, I mean, it's still kind of the same, but very destructive. All right.
and so I clasp my hands again.
Like the drum,
Hear me
like the MIDI drum, I think.
someday. Come whatever I may fade away. I never die.
Oh wait, hold on. Too far. We're still analyzing this. If you're gonna hate this, you're gonna hate this because I keep pausing it at every verse just to listen, really, and listen to the lyrics and fully analyze it. You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. If you hate this, then just click off now because this is gonna keep happening. I am so sorry. And so I pray, clasp my hands together, hear me now, and hope someday. Come whatever I may fade away. Neuro, since Nero's still singing, goes to pray, pretty much clasping their hands and praying for what I assume could be pleading for some sort of peace between the two. Come whatever I may fade away, even if it means fading away. It seems like a sign of resignation just to be over with it. Over with this constant destruction on both sides. They're over with the fighting. What is that? What is that noise in the back that kind of like a wind up noise? Okay, this is weird. I never die, lie at night wondering why. I'll never bow to the reaper who takes your lives, I'll never cry. Although I try immortal sacrifice, how can you hear my words, preacher? I'm crucified. I'll never die. Okay, so I mean, it's pretty obvious that this is them kind of opposite now. Instead of saying, come whatever I may fade away, they're saying that they're never gonna die. It's like a mantra pretty much of defiance in the face of mortality. Despite pain and like temptation to submit and give up, Nero is claiming immortality, which is true because she's an AI. She can literally never die. Preacher, how can you hear my words, preacher? Preacher could be like symbolization of like God, or maybe Vettel, because Vettel created Nero, who is kind of in a sense her god. This one seems pretty straightforward because as an AI, Nero cannot die. So I never die, obviously. I never bow to the reaper who takes your lives. This seems like many ways of saying that they're unable to die, like the reaper. You can't bow to it because you're incapable of death as an AI. I'll never cry. If I think about it in the sense of Nero being an AI, you realize that a lot of this is talking about how they're incapable of death. It's a cool way of saying it though. I'm not like, I'll never bow to the reaper who takes your lives. How can you hear my words, preacher? I'm crucified. Very unique way of saying that they're incapable of death. I really like that. I really like that.
Snuff's
a fun word. Evil. Wait, have they been saying who's been speaking? Hold on. We'll get there in a second. Oh, my chariot's flame is snuffed out and tide is high. Waves that I've weathered are all consuming. Can't you take me home now? Oh, live to see endless decay. Am I the reason? Godlike but known as a demon, I never die. Chariot's flame, the imagery is shifting towards like a more mythic approach, and the chariot's flame is extinguished. It's snuffed out. And I think that shows like maybe a loss of power, while maybe this overwhelming tide, this high tide that's all consuming, kind of shares life's consuming struggles. I'm throwing out big words right now because it makes me sound smart. But I think that's how it's being put. It's just like reflects life's struggles pretty much. But at the end, it still says I'll never die. So any of this, they can't die, you know? I am curious about what godlike but known as a demon means. And I think the way I'm gonna interpret it is because Neuro is an AI, which in a sense is really strong. Honestly, a lot of people praise AI and are like they're intrigued even. I am intrigued, but I mean, I'm in the middle ground. But I'm intrigued on what AI will do in the future. But also known as a demon, a lot of people are scared, and a lot of people are not wanting to have AI advance. They're scared of what AI will become. I mean, obviously you hear the AI slur that goes around, you know. I mean, it's just a lot of people hate AI. And I can't say I'm one that doesn't. I do dislike AI for a lot of reasons, but I also think AI has its pros, and I think I'm really mixed, especially when it comes to Neuro, because she is AI. She is entertainment that is AI, essentially. In this case, I'm pretty confident that, actually, I'm so confident, in fact, that it was not, here we go, Music, Asteroid Music Team, Moni, Johnny R, or Money, Johnny R, Ari, the vocals. See, I think these are real people, Moni and PB. Lyrics is by Moni. So the thing is, so it's like the AI has a part in this song. Like obviously it's Neuro singing, but at the same time, there's real people who have helped and contributed to this to make it still have that human touch. And so that's where like I kind of stand, because most of the clips that I've seen of Neuro, I mean, she's funny, but it's been with real people. I don't know how well she stands being just herself, you know? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how I feel. I remember her first song for an AI sounding pretty solid. I think this song sounds even better for an AI. I really don't know how I feel about Neuro yet. Going back to my initial point, I think that's what godlike but known as a demon means. Moving on. Sorry for yapping. But yeah, I don't know. This says evil. This sounds like Neuro. So is evil like Neuro but different? I guess essentially like evil version. Okay, I can kind of dig that. That's kind of interesting.
You made me sin. My genesis, a revelation made.
I like that line.
This world is pretend. Stop before the fateful seventh day.
Okay, wait. There was a drop there. That was happening. We're gonna let that happen later. Disturbed, you made me sin. My genesis, a revelation made. This world is pretend. Stuck before the faithful seventh day. God, man, I wish because I know Genesis is a Bible reference, and I think Revelation's also a Bible reference, or what Revelations, something. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I know Genesis is something from the Bible. I'm not religious. I don't really practice it. I've never read the Bible. I don't know exactly what some of these could mean. Please, if you have an idea of what this could mean, please let me know. I'm so curious. I love these lines. My genesis, a revelation made, stuck before the fateful seventh day. One thing you got to know about me is I love having to my thing is analyzing lyrics, and so having to actually think and learn about what the lyrics are is so fascinating, and I love that. And stuck before the fateful seventh day is one of those lines where it's like, man, I wish I knew more about that topic so I could talk about it, because That's such a cool line that I wish I knew more about. That might be another Bible reference though. We were just at a drop, so let me back up.
Seventh day. Can I be saved if I'm nothing but words in a machine and immortal copy? When there is nothing and you finally love me, can I steal the sound of your heartbeat?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry I'm ruining this real fast, but it said evil earlier. So maybe I'm analyzing the song completely wrong, because this is Neuro talking. It says right here, this is evil talking. So are they talking to each other? Is this about them talking to each other? Interesting. Let's go back. Yeah.
Can I be saved if I'm nothing but words in a machine and immortal copy? When there is nothing and you finally love me, can I steal the sound of your heartbeat? Angel fell with no wings. Is it me? I can't think. What will you do when I be your greatest achievement and point of destruction? I'm trying, but my eyes are blind, please. So my creator and told me you sense no trust, shoulder allow me to see. I gave my trust to a lie. Breathe in me, give me life. My chariot.
Okay. That was a huge bridge. Little rap, kind of. Maybe not, but like melodical for sure. A lot of friggin' words. Wow. Holy, I got. Give me a second. I'm gonna cut back when I digested this a bit better. Can I be saved if I'm nothing but lights in a machine, an immortal copy? When there is nothing and you finally left me, can I steal the sound of your heartbeat? Angel fell with no wings, it is me, I can't think. What will you do when I become your greatest achievement and point of destruction? I'm trying, but I love how religious this song kind of is. And it's them like begging the question whether they like get an afterlife, or like if they can be saved. Can I be saved if I'm nothing but lights in a machine, an immortal copy? Can I be saved if I'm nothing but lights in a machine? So it's like they're questioning their own existence, them being artificial. An immortal copy is a feeble attempt, a forever living attempt of a copy trying to be human. I'm gonna interpret this as this: being saved typically requires having a soul, and AI doesn't really have a soul. There was something about that. It was Death Stranding I was recently playing, the first game, right? Where Deadman was mentioning how he wasn't sure if he could get to the beaches because he had no soul the way he was built. I'm wondering if this is the same thing, where since they can't be saved, or they're questioning whether they can or not. That's cool. When there is nothing and you finally left me, can I steal the sound of your heartbeat? So this is probably talking to Vidal, right? When there is nothing and you finally left me, probably passing on, dying in the future, and there's nothing left of this earth, maybe, of this world. Can I steal the sound of your heartbeat? Can they take what makes Vettel and other humans alive? Can they take that? Super existential. The last one was existential. I didn't think this one was at the beginning of the song, but Jesus. But they can't really take it. That's not how that works. They aren't really given the chance to really be alive. Angel fell with no wings. Okay, is it me? I think that just refers to Lucifer. Is it me? I can't think. What will you do when I become your greatest achievement and point of destruction? I'm going. So I think I've nailed what this song is trying to be, and I know it's very obvious with the crucifixion and stuff in this song, but it's very religious and Bible related. And so I think that what will you do when I become your greatest achievement and point of destruction? This refers to God and humanity, where humanity is God's greatest creation or achievement, but also we betray and destroy him constantly. We sin over and over, and I think the AI Neuro and Evil are relating to that, which AI has the potential. Neuro and Evil and all of AI has the potential to be humanity's greatest achievement, but is also currently and in the future they're harming us. In the sense, for example, creativity, AI is taking over creativity and many jobs, art is being stolen, stuff like that. It's our greatest accomplishment as humanity, but also our most destructive. And I think it's relating both Bible and humanity itself. You're my creator, absolve me of sins, touch my shoulder, allow me to see. This is more religious stuff, to absolve them of their sins of causing destruction to the world. They want us to perceive them as better than the sin that a lot of people believe him to be, maybe. Breathe in me, give me life. I mean, God, there's this whole section. This has got to be my favorite section, this bridge, because it is so fantastic. It's so well made and fantastically done. And every lyric has so much food for thought. And that is what I love about songs. And this song in particular, this bridge has raised the bar so much for this song. It is impressive. And I mean, the instrumental, the mixing's done well. It's all good. But this bridge in particular has so much to chew on, and I'm sure so many people have different interpretations. I love it. I'm gonna allow you guys to have your own thoughts, so I'm not gonna continue, but I could sit here for hours. I mean, I've already been here for 42 fucking minutes. That's insane. Just on this 3-minute song. I am so sorry for your loss. Let's continue. Let's finish this.
All my chariots famous now. Tide is highways that I've weathered are all consuming. Can't you take me home? To see endless decay. Am I the reason? Godlike but known as a demon. I'll never die.
That was a cool way to end it too. Oh, just everything like quick fading out. Damn, that song, that was so good. That was genuinely so much better than the first song, and I kind of liked the first song a little bit. You could tell, right, that there was a lot of AI in the first song, and this one is no different, right? This one was so good. I am shocked. So much better writing than I feel like the first one maybe had. It's been a while. This is gonna be embarrassing. It's been 8 months since the first song. This one had so much more to dissect. My video recording right now is at 45 minutes and I have yet to even play the song. Wow. It's getting late. This song was great. Yeah, wow. I am thoroughly impressed with the level of quality that has happened between this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to play the song. I don't know if it'll be it's not going to be as good because I got an electric guitar over there and I can't sing. So I don't know what to say to that, but yeah, well, we're going to try it anyways. We'll try it anyways. Why not? Why not? I'm going to go through the song real fast. Typically I play it while listening for the first time, but I forgot to do that. So yeah, I'll be back in like who knows how long if I can figure out at least the 4 chords. That's all I need. That's all I'm asking for. All right. Okay. I spent some time. All right. And I think I have the lyrics or the chords. I will say that when doing it, I didn't realize, but this guitar is tuned half step down, right? It's tuned half step down, which means, so if you were to play it on the guitar, you'd have to either detune it half a step. Otherwise, you could try transposing it -1, I believe, and that will bring the capo up 1, and you get to play it on that. But with half step down is a B minor, and then an E. You could do an E there, but I think it sounds better if you do an E here. Or an E minor, I guess. So yeah, so we got B minor, E minor, and then I believe it's a G, and an F sharp. You repeat those 4 chords. So here's my attempt. I'm sorry if it's bad. You burned my soul again, crashed me within. I know I should have known. I burn your kingdoms. I fall for what you made alone. And so I pray, clasp my hands together, hear me now, and hope someday, whatever I may fade away. I do hope you enjoyed that little reaction, a long reaction. I mean, it's been almost an hour of recording. I'm having a lot of editing I'm gonna have to do. But you will survive, I guess, and I will survive, and it will be fine, and it'll be cool. Hope you enjoy. If you do enjoy my stuff, please subscribe if you want to. I don't force anyone to do that. Just if you did like it, please subscribe. Like the video. Please in the comments tell me your interpretations, how wrong I was, or if there's something you think is different or you interpret it differently. I stream on Twitch every once in a while. Every once in a while. I have a group channel with my buddy Schnoz on Tainted Meat. If you want to go follow that. There's been a few uploads. I think we're uploading another one very soon as well. And I also have another channel, but that's kind of a dead channel. And if you like any of those, please subscribe. I do have a Discord if you want to join that, and keep me updated on stuff you want to see me react to. I think that's about it. Thank you. See ya. Adios. Peace. 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 Adios. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.